Hey, maybe you're in a position right now where you own a home and you do want to buy another one. Maybe you need more room in the basement, an office, yard space, whatever it may be. You do want to move, but you don't really need to move. This is one of the most difficult situations to be in because there's a barrier there, and that is bringing in a professional. You feel guilty because you're not super serious. You also don't want to bring this person in and have them pressure you to do something that you're not really ready to do. So I'm here to remove that barrier for you. Now, if you've worked with me before or you know me, I am not a high pressure sales guy. And so that barrier never existed in the first place. However, in case you thought it was there, I'm here to offer to remove it. So here's the deal. If you are in that scenario, what's going to happen is you're never going to buy a house. Okay. There are people out here who are educated, serious, trying to move next week that you're going to be competing with on the purchase. They're also maybe needing to sell their house, which is fine. And they have photos, video listed somewhere. They're selling already, maybe even already under contract on their sale. And then you come in unprepared, uneducated, haven't really seen any houses yet, really love this place and want to get in on it. Your house isn't ready to sell. Like that is the exact situation you're trying to avoid. You are now being pressured to pay a certain price under a time constraint to list your house, which maybe isn't ready. So now you may be leaving money on the table there because you have to list it lower than you should because it hasn't been marketed. You don't have any demand for it. And so you just have to go willy-nilly, try to list this thing as fast as possible, pay these guys whatever they want so you can be competitive with somebody, some agent that you don't know and don't trust and haven't hired to represent your interests. And so now you're in the exact situation you're trying to avoid. And so again, my offer to you is to remove that barrier. I'm here to help you. So don't feel guilty. I don't care if it takes 1,000 showings and 2 years to find a house or longer. I have people I've been working with for over 2 years, and we go on a showing once every 3 or 4 months, and it's not the right one, and that's it. And that's fine. They've signed an agreement with me. I'm sending them properties that they want, and that's it. So if that's you, let's do it. It's springtime. So on the listing side, we need to get photos and videos done. I pay for that. Right? Now you sign an agreement, so I'm assuming we're the right fit for each other, okay? If that's not true, then obviously all this is moot, right? But if we're the right fit for each other, then let's get that going. Let's sign the listing agreement. I will pay for photos and video. We'll get really good photos and video done. We list that on Compass's website only. It's called a private exclusive. There's no market time, there's no price history, there's no status changes. You could even accept a contract. It's not public, so nobody knows what's going on behind the scenes. It's just a landing page for your property that we can send to other people if we need to. We get a little bit of demand pre-marketing that property. Then, while we're shopping, we are not subject to open houses. We can go on private showings at nighttime, during the day, whenever you guys are free, with or without kids. And then you're going to see online and in person, you're going to see what these properties look like, what they go for, how quickly they sell for. And then you're going to start to become an educated buyer so that when the right house does show up, we are ready to go early to the market if possible. We put in an offer. We're ready to sell the house. We can send that listing to the sellers and their agent so they know exactly what it looks like and they can be confident that it's going to sell just like we are. And you're not leaving money on the table on the list side. You're not paying too much on the buy side. And we get the house that you want. We sell the property that you have. You gain the equity. We do a whole thing and it works out great. But you can't do that on a whim. Otherwise, you're going to be in a very high pressure, uneducated situation where you don't really know. Are we paying too much? Are we selling for too little? How does all this work? Well, you don't have anyone representing you. And so it's too much of a rush to have that confidence. So again, I'm removing the barrier. Okay. If this is you and you're trying to do that, give me a call. We will talk seriously. We will sign serious agreements. And then it's green light, go. We set up the search. You get all these listings that are on and off the market. We got the photos and the video ready on the listing so that now you can go shop with confidence. And of course, I'm here to represent you. I'm not trying to toot my own horn too much, but now you have somebody who's experienced in your corner who's going to be able to tell you whether it's too much, too little, what we can do to get that property, what we can sell your house for, all that stuff. Now you are no longer on a whim in a rushed situation. And that is the point. So give me a call, shoot me a text, or if you know somebody, send them my way. I'm happy to help.
Fucking salesy.